Welcome to Coffee Hour number 2, TikTok. I'm the host, Echo Frank Grey Wolf. You guys know the drill by now. Today is day 15, May 15th of AAPI Heritage Month. So we're going to do tonight's character, Bunji from the Bionic 6 for video 1. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a lot of pictures of Bunji, but we're going to get as many as we can. And then we're going to go into the Bionic 6 Wikipedia and pray that they give me something. So this is Bunji. He was my favorite character, also known as Karate 1, for those who are old enough to remember the Bionic 6. This was the toy. That was the toy. I don't know why that looks like a firearm when the Bionic 6 didn't have firearms. No. Maybe it's supposed to be a tonfa or something. There's Bunji out of the package. There's Bunji. Alright, I think I've given you guys enough images. Let me see if I can find one more. No, I cannot. Okay, well, we're done with that. Oh, also, Meg Rock 1 was my second favorite character. They kind of were a tie for my two favorite characters, Bunji and Meg. Alright, Bionic 6. Let's see what they give me. They also have a fandom thing, so since this isn't about the Bionic 6, we're not going to go into all of that detail. We are going to tell you it was created by Ron Freeman, written by Ron Freeman, Gordon Bissick, and Craig Miller, and Mark Nelson. So you guys can do all that. The voices of Norman Bernard, Carol Billinger, or Bilger, Bobby Brock, or Block, Jennifer Darlin, Jim McGeorge, Alan, holy fuck knuckles, Oppenheimer. I want to say this is Oppenheimer, but don't hold me to that. Hal Rayle, Rayle, Neil Ross, John Stephenson, Brian Tucci, and Frank Welker. We all know who Frank Welker is. I am Optimus Prime. And I'm pretty sure I said his name is Frank Welker. Anyway, Welker. Go ahead and Google him. Alright, so we're going to skip past the productions. It's in syndication. Released April and November of 1987. Alright, we're not going to go to the plots. We're going straight to the characters so that we can get Bunji. So you won't get a lot because it's a really, really small paragraph. Like 5 sentences. Alright, Bunji, or Bunjiro Takahashi. You know what? We're going to spell that for you. Bunji, or Bunjiro, Bunjiro. Nickname Bunji, Bunji. And last name, Tsukahara. I think the T might be silent, so that would make it Sukahara. I could be wrong, so if you're Japanese, please feel free to correct me on that. His last name adopted is Bennett, by the way. Anyway, Jack and Hella's Japanese foster son. He is placed under the guardianship of his own father's disappeared 10 years earlier, somewhere in the East. Bunji is an avid karate enthusiast and Karate 1. He is already a formidable martial artist prowess and enhanced by his bionics. He is the most agile among the Bionic 6. His upper sharp reflexes and surpassed only by one of those, Rock 1, his sister Meg. Bunji is voiced by Brian Tochi, Tochi. That's it. And apparently, JD was named James DeWitt Corey, aka IQ. Meg Bennett, aka Rock One. Eric Bennett. Those are the biological children of the Bennetts, because it doesn't say foster. No. So let me see. Oh, well, damn. Fucked up. So they actually adopted the black kid, but Bunji's a foster kid. It says it all right there. You guys need to go Google that, because it says Jack and Helen's remarkably intelligent adopted African American son. That's the black kid. He enjoys amateur boxing, although he is not particularly skilled at it. As IQ, he is super intelligent and benefits codename. Moreover, while all 6 members have superhuman strength, JD is the strongest amongst the largest margin, and he is the only team member whose Bionic codename does not include the number 1 as a suffix. He is also voiced by Norman Bernard. Then it says that Helen and Jack's Japanese foster son. So yeah, I guess Bunji just has really bad luck all around. It never really takes off in the show that shows you um, how they really acquired Bunji. They do show you an episode that features Bunji. I don't remember the name of the episode, but it does acquire. It does show you Bunji somehow enters a tournament, and all kinds of other stuff goes on. The bad guys are Dr. Scarab, Glove, Madam O, or Madam O, Maniac, or excuse me, Mechanic, Chopper, and Clunk. Mr. Scarab, or Scarabani, Doctor attempted the perfect cloning and mate of himself. A woman passing her own intelligence added to his mother one. Shadow Boxer, I have no idea who that is. Supporting character, Bunji's father. So it does bring up Bunji's father. The procurator, Dr. Hugo Fish, which is Dr. Scarab's brother, according to the show. I think that's Dr. Hugo. Let me see. Let me go back up here. Dr. Hugo is an ethical scientist involving in the collecting of Professor Sharp. Dr. Fish constantly creates devices usually function including food stuff, granting the intelligence. The device gives the people the famous work of art. In animatronics, theme park, and devices generating giant mushrooms and these quirky things. Dr. Fish is voiced by Howard Morse. Now it's funny that this doesn't mention that Dr. Scarab and Dr. Fish are brothers. Wilmer Sharp, PhD. Oh, my bad. I screwed that up. Dr. Sharp, Dr. Amadeus Sharp, the one who gives the Bionic 6 their powers, is Dr. Scarab's brother. My bad, y'all. My bad. Totally own that fuck up. Because his name is... Okay, it's right up at the top. I'm a dumbass. Anyway, Bionic 6 has a cool theme song. You guys should go check that out. You know, we are a family. I fight for them, they fight for me. Close as we can be. High in the mountains, deep in the sea. Bionic 6. Ooh, ooh. Do. They also have a robotic monkey named Fluffy. Which again, you guys should probably go check that out. You could probably find a Bionic 6 in syndication. Bionic 6 has vehicles, the Sky Dancer and the Mule. The Mule is a van. Sky Dancer is like these long range motorcycle like things. In episode list, it only got 1 season, so y'all can go check that out. Anyway, happy Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Video 1, Bunji from the Bionic 6. Stay tuned for video 2. Except for you guys here on TikTok. I mean, YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. Let's see if this should work. It's loading music. Okay. Welcome to Coffee Hour number 2, TikTok. I'm host Grey Wolf. You guys know the drill by now. Today is day 15th So we're going to do tonight's character, Bunji from the Bionic 6 for video 1. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a lot of pictures of Bunji, but we're going to get as many as we can. And then we're going to go into the Bionic 6 Wikipedia and pray that they give me something. So this is Bunji. He was my favorite character, also known as Karate 1, for those who are old enough to remember the Bionic 6. This was the toy. That was the toy. This will probably jump to somebody else's video before it jumps to mine. So, I'm sorry about that. It's having issues.
Alright, let me come back.
And there it is.
Alright, no problem. What's up, 41? How we doing?
That's actually my bro, Black Rob. Okay, let's try this again. Yumi from Code Lyoko. I did not say Julie.
According to Code Lyoko Wiki, fandom, Julie Vigoru is a student in the same grade as Millie, Tamaya.
Yumi from Code Lyoko. Alright. We're going to have to do a Code Lyoko wiki, but let's go with these images first. And TikTok. Video 2, TikTok. This is Yumi from Code Lyoko. She was my favorite character on the show. Point blank, period. Not the other guys, not Elric, not the nerdy guy, and not the other guy. Her. Yumi was a virtual badass. I think she might have been the oldest character too, but I'm not going to swear to it. I didn't like that outfit, but she often was found in that when they were in the virtual world. So hopefully y'all can see that at the same time. See if we can find something else. This is her out of the virtual world. See if I can find another one of her looking better in the virtual world. You guys can probably also find Code Lyoko on YouTube. I think there's a live action show. I've never seen it, so don't hold me to that. But here's her and her boy toy, Elric. Alright, let's get to this Wikipedia. Again, I said I think there's a live action show. I won't swear to it. You could please go and find out if there is one, because I honestly don't know. No. Why is it that I can't find the wiki? Because I still have to go back. Go back some more. Alright, let's rock. Now why? Okay, yeah, I already knew that. Thank you. Does Code Lyoko have a wiki? No, but they have this thing called Code Lyoko FR. And it has a fandom. We're going to go to the Code Lyoko FR. Because it has Yumi's name under it. Oh, what the hell. If you don't have glasses, you're going to need glasses by the time you read this thing. Okay. Yumi Ishiyama. I totally butchered that. So we're going to spell that for you. U-M-I, first name, last name I-S-H-I-Y-A-M-A. Alright, it's a Japanese word, not a name, that means bow. Ish means stone and Yama Mountain. Yeah, we're not even gonna worry about that. She's 5'5", she weighs 110 pounds, and her age was like 14 in the series. The object linked character. Yumi has a number of Japanese origins in her home Go game. You see 53 episodes straight to the heart, as well as the samurai armor, and her heirloom appears in episode 10, The Girl of Dreams, and again in episode 39, Bad Turn. Let's see if this can. Oh, fantastic. I promise you aren't everything to find you saw in the last report card. It's great. Who, why, about me. Alright. So Yumi is a model student, not gifted, not as gifted as Jeremy and Alita, and she remains the studious apply to her work. She studies for her exams, unlike some of her other friends who mark somewhat importance to her. That's like episode Mind Mess or Fine Mess. No, I'm gonna try to skip anything that has the word episode in it. Yumi is a student who generally appreciated by her teachers and notes for the good qualities. Even the principal thinks highly of her, which gives her the benefit of the doubt when she needs to skip a class because of Zana. I think that's like the world that they go into. Unfortunately, her repeated absences has tarnished and end up testing her parents and the principal. Now now has Yumi under close watch. He threatens her with expulsion if she ever breaks the rules again. Yumi, luckily, however, when she manages to get a good mark despite her secret life, is not everyone. This is fortunate. So, for the record, there's other characters here. We're skipping all that because this isn't about them. And Ulrich is an Asian, so we're not going to worry about him. All right. It should be noted that being the older, she is 9. She is a 9 at the start of the series. What the hell? I don't remember any of that then. I just remember them being teenagers. This explains that she's sometimes away from the group, when Jeremy sometimes has trouble warning her about the Xana attacks. She's always at school, at high school, in year 10. I'm not sure if I read that right. I don't really understand how the hell Code Lyoko works anyway. Alright, so now the next one's about Ulrich and then Jeremy, but it has Yumi's picture there, but we're not going to read that. It has Yumi's picture there. Okay. Being the oldest in the group, Yumi as often appears to be the most mature and rational. Constantly, the heroes listen to her and always take her opinion into account. Decisions need to be made. What's more, Yumi always has an opinion to give. Yumi is often one of the risers of one who often. Yumi's often the one who has to raise her voice to people and put them in their place, calm the group down, or get something off her chest. On Earth, she isn't bothered by sometimes the isolation from the rest of the group, and sometimes they bring her up to date. They bring her up to speed, basically, on what's going on, and they aid her, and that's like episode 1 or some shit. On the other hand, she is serious. It is not rare to her to be the first one to take down on Lyoko. This is also often leads to her encountering more monsters than others. Even when she doesn't do her geisha clothing, Yumi provides a formidable fighter capable of rivaling Ulrich, whatever the hell his name is, her lover interest. She doesn't hesitate to fight Xana on Earth, and if needed, her most I'm sorry, this thing, you gotta roll it. Her most memorable fight was the last one she had against Santa Fe William in episode 94. Fight to the finish in order to protect Jeremy. Yumi comes out badly injured because this fight is one of the most violent in the series. For her fans, we're gonna skip all that. Yumi is the beauty boy is beauty's boy's dreams and admired by all the girls for her behavior and extra approachable line of conduct. In other words, you can talk to her. If you're a shy guy or a guy at all, you can actually come speak to her. Encourages of maturity. Yumi is as mysterious as she is beautiful. And you got like 7 or 8 lines, but we're running out of time. So again, this is Code Lyoko characters. I can tell you where to find this shit. CodeLyoko.fr. So you can click on that and you can find it. You can also find IMDb. You can also find Amino's apps, Yumi Ishiyama, Code Lyoko, Amino, and then there's a lot of places you can go. Alright? I'm sorry I didn't do you guys any justice, but I had to work with what I've got. And clearly, I don't have a lot. So there's that. Anyway, you guys should go and watch the old Code Lyoko. It's a good cartoon. I don't remember them being that young in the cartoon. When I started watching it, they were already teenagers. So I don't know how old the damn cartoon is, but it is what it is. So I don't know who I'm going to be doing tomorrow, as I'm talking to you and YouTube at the same time, and I will keep you up to speed on who I'm going to do tomorrow. Right now, it's touch and go. Normally, I would give YouTube the next day's characters. Today, that's just not happening. That probably won't happen for the rest of the week, so you just have to deal with it. Thank you guys for watching. Be seeing you.